Are sweet potatoes the forgotten superfood? Is a sweet potato one of the healthiest foods that you can grow at home? That's the question that I'm here to answer today. And by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not this humble root vegetable deserves a place in your home garden and on your plate because of its superfood characteristics. Now, today in front of me, I'm surrounded by Kajora Japanese sweet potato slips that I'm growing in preparation to place in my garden this spring. And I've decided to replace all of my regular white potatoes in the garden with sweet potatoes. This year, I'll be growing 4 varieties of sweet potatoes, and I think Charlie here is going to be helping me plant those. But there's 4 varieties that I'm going to grow in my mountain garden. The 4 varieties are Sentinel, Georgia Jet, Vardaman, and these Kajora Japanese sweet potatoes that are in front of me. Now, the Sentinel sweet potatoes are supposed to be excellent for short season areas like where I live, and that's why I chose them. The Georgia Jets are also supposed to be great for my growing zone. Vardaman is the 3rd variety that I'll be growing, and they're from Mississippi, and some say that they are the world's finest sweet potato. Vardaman are a bush type variety that's good if you don't have a whole lot of growing space. And then the last variety are these Kajora Japanese sweet potatoes that I'll be growing, that I'm growing right now slips for. Now, I've had great success in growing potatoes in my raised beds, and I really like the taste of just regular white and red potatoes. The question is, why would I want to replace all my potatoes with sweet potatoes? It's because sweet potatoes may be the forgotten superfood. Sweet potatoes are often overlooked as a health food. I think it's because people misunderstand what they're all about. They often associate them with unhealthy things like marshmallows and lots of sugar and lots of butter. And that makes it more of a dessert or a treat than a superfood. Additionally, I think there's a lot of people who confuse regular white and red potatoes with sweet potatoes. And regular white and red potatoes are much lower in nutrients. But let me tell you, sweet potatoes are a whole different ballgame. They're actually one of the oldest vegetables on the planet, and they've been a staple in many cultures for thousands of years. Now, despite their popularity, there are still many misconceptions surrounding sweet potatoes, which may make them the forgotten superfood. Sweet potatoes are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that make them a powerhouse of nutrition. One medium-sized sweet potato contains over 400% of your daily recommended intake of vitamin A, as well as significant amounts of vitamin C, potassium, and fiber. And let's not forget about antioxidants. Sweet potatoes contain a range of antioxidants that have been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties and can help protect against chronic diseases. Now, I gotta say, this is one area that I'm really interested in testing, as I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis, or RA, is a chronic disease that causes inflammation around the body and commonly presents itself with pain in the joints. If left untreated, RA can cause severe damage to the joints and their surrounding tissue. It can also lead to heart, lung, and nervous system problems. RA can make it hard to move and perform daily activities. And I know that for sure, because last year I missed getting much of my garden planted in the spring because my RA, my rheumatoid arthritis, was flaring up and I wasn't able to get down to the garden. So I'm interested in finding out if increasing the amount of sweet potatoes in my diet will help with my RA inflammation. And there's lots of promising research about sweet potatoes that support their health benefits. So what does the science say about sweet potatoes? Are they really one of the healthiest foods you can eat? Well, Dr. Robert Willett, a renowned nutrition expert from Harvard University, he's called sweet potatoes one of the healthiest foods on the planet. And he suggests that they are a great source of antioxidants and fiber, and they can help reduce the risk of chronic disease like heart disease and diabetes. And other experts agree, citing the high levels of vitamin A and antioxidants in sweet potatoes as key reasons why sweet potatoes are so healthy. So when you look at the research, it's hard to argue with the experts. Studies have shown that eating sweet potatoes regularly can help reduce inflammation, improve blood sugar control, and even support healthy weight loss. Now, Dan Buettner has called sweet potatoes one of the healthiest foods on the planet. He suggests that they are a great source of antioxidants and fibers, and that they can help reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Now, you may have seen his special on Netflix about the Blue Zones, those 5 unique communities where people live extraordinary long and vibrant lives. Now, one of those Blue Zones is Okinawa, Japan. And sweet potatoes historically make up a major part of the diet in Okinawa. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the health benefits of sweet potatoes comes from the Okinawa diet. Sweet potatoes are a staple food in Okinawa, and they are often credited with the diet's health benefits. As the study of Dan Buettner showed, sweet potatoes made up 67% of the diet of the Okinawan centurions. Buettner pointed to the diet survey from 1950, which compared the diet of Okinawans with other regions of Japan. And if you go down the chart of what Okinawans were eating at that point, meat, eggs, fish, that's only about 1 to 2% of their caloric intake. And then there's one food where it's about 70%. That food is purple sweet potatoes. The rest of Japan only got 3% of their calories from purple sweet potatoes. So why do the Okinawans eat so many? Well, sweet potatoes are typhoon-proof since they grow under the ground. And those sweet potatoes are full of complex carbs and fiber per Buettner. They even have about 150% more of the active antioxidants than blueberries do. Antioxidants reduce the number of free radicals, molecules that oxidize cells, making them lose function. So a diet rich in antioxidants may support healthy aging by reducing inflammation and lowering the risk of diseases like cancer and diabetes. So the humble sweet potato is a powerhouse of nutrition, and it's rich in carbs, fibers, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. So what's the verdict? Are sweet potatoes the forgotten superfood? Do they deserve a place in your garden? Do they deserve a place in your everyday diet? Well, it's hard to say for sure, and each of us has to make up our own minds, but the evidence is certainly compelling. With their high levels of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, sweet potatoes are a nutritional powerhouse. Sweet potatoes may just be that forgotten superfood that deserves a place in your garden and in your dinner plate. So I'll be growing 4 varieties of sweet potatoes in my garden this year, and we'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your experiences below about your experiences growing sweet potatoes and some of your favorite recipes for sweet potatoes. And if you want to learn more about homesteading, healthy eating, gardening, please make sure you check out my other videos. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.